Hi, my fellow South Africans. It's David here from Cape Town in Brackenfell. And this past week, we know what happened. We had the State of the Nation, and it was a bit of a circus. It was actually a disgrace, to be honest. I don't want to go into it. I'm sure you guys saw it. But if there's a few things I can say about it, is that the EFF really disrupts everything. They are the party for chaos. They strive to make chaos. Because I think that's how they get people to vote for them. Because the radicals will vote for them because they think, oh, these guys are getting things right. They're getting things right. They're getting nothing right. They're getting it so wrong because they're dividing South Africans. We don't need to be divided. We need to be in unity that we can take this country forward. But I've got good news, and I'll speak to you about that a bit later. How are we going to take this country forward? Talking about de Klerk, living in the past, the EFF. Then the one to throw up Pravin Gordhan. Really? Pravin Gordhan was one of the best finance ministers that there was. Yes, there's always an investigation about everybody. Sometimes I think they do the investigation on the people that actually done something right to try and get them to, I don't know what. It's crazy, man. People like myself and you that's listening to this, we need to take this country forward. We need to vote for the right party. We need to go and make a change. Oh, David, I've given up. It will never work. I've voted for the DA so many years. Me too. I've voted for this so many years. Me too. I agree. Nothing's gone better. It's only gone worse. Ramaphosa has this wonderful speech. The only thing that was nice about his speech is the people he spoke to. The people in the gallery that has actually done something for South Africa. That actually, it was beautiful. Miss World was there. A South African black woman. Wonderful. I love it. Because that brings South Africa together. Siya Kolisi, Springbok captain, winning the World Cup, not on his own, with his team. And when you speak to him, he will tell you it was a team effort because he can't do it on his own. That's the type of people that we can look up to and say, you brought South Africa a little bit closer to each other. And you know what? It didn't matter what color you are. Brown, Indian, black, white. We all cheered for South Africa in the World Cup because we love rugby and we want them to succeed, and it was major. It was major. But the rest of his speech, he was talking about how he's going to change South Africa, but the plans was like, there's actually no plans. I must take him back to Donald Trump's speech that said that the economic situation in his country hasn't been this good than 50 years back. We can't say that. But that is a speech. Telling people the truth and saying to them, this is what I'm doing for the country. This is our plans. This is what you're going to do next. And when he says he's going to do something, he does it. Ramaphosa, I had hope when you became president. I thought, okay, you're a businessman. You're going to think about things differently. You're going to look at things differently. You are going to be the guy for the job. And hopefully you will be able to change and turn South Africa around, turn the ANC around. Never happened. It's just going backwards. And I'm not saying it's your fault alone. It is the people around you that is not really helping. That is so corrupt like you cannot believe. It's time to get rid of corruption. Talking about so many millions you can spend on this and that, and when they have the finance manager on the camera, minister on the camera, he goes to say, where must I get that money from? In 2 weeks we have the budget speech, or in a week. I can tell you, South Africa, it's going to be a very dark day because tax is going to be, everything's going to go up. Because the government needs money to try and get us out of trouble. If it goes about Pravin Gordhan, they just want him fired. Why? Because he is thinking of privatizing Eskom in certain ways. I don't have all the facts. And they don't want it because they want the money for themselves. Because when that happens, then the colluding and and all this corruption comes to a halt. I'm not saying that in the private sector there's no corruption. That's not what I'm saying. But much less than government at the moment. Get the right person for the job. That's what Pravin Gordhan did. And what happened? He put a white guy. And they screamed about it. We're going to put a white guy there. But the guy knows what he's doing. I'm reading what he's busy with to get Eskom right. And I tell you, it is a tough job he's got. But because he's white now, it's a problem. Seriously? Can we get over ourselves? Going on about the clerk that's in Parliament. Really? Are we still going to think about apartheid? Are we not done with it? Are you going to walk with that? Just get a plaster and put it on. And get over yourselves. I know what happened in the past wasn't good. But we know in the future. And I must say, apartheid is just turned around now. That is upsetting me a bit. Think about it. It's BEE. And what we're going to do for our people. It's always our people. But who's our people? We know who our people is. It's only black people. And that must stop. Because we've got coloureds, we've got whites, and we've got Indians in this country. You know what? We want to work with the black people. I don't have a problem with black people. But I've got a problem when you want to isolate it and say, okay, you whites go in that box, you Indians go in that box, you coloureds go in that box, and we'll talk to you when we list to talk to you. Or when spoken to, you can speak. Like we're little children and don't have a say. I'm telling you guys, Spectrum National Party is the way to go. Because we decided together. I'm the vice president of this party. And I'm driven that we will make South Africa big again. First world country. Get the economic situation under control. Get the SOEs under control. So by the way, SOEs, get rid of SAA. Because it's just one big hole that we're throwing money in and we're not getting anything back. There's no water in there. It doesn't try and go look for it. There's no water there. It's not going to bring us anything. Get rid of it. But no, we can't do that. Why not? Thousands are going to lose their jobs. I hear what you're saying. But unfortunately, are we going to keep a SOE on the go, SA on the go, because people are going to lose their jobs? We've got a country that's going to go down and everybody's going to lose their jobs. So unfortunately, because of bad management, people are going to lose their jobs. And don't be angry at me or at the whole country. Be angry at the ANC that was the leaders in creating this problem. They know now, we've got a problem. They need to sort it out somehow. Throwing money to it is not going to solve it. Not at all. It's going to put us in a deep hole. Come on, guys. Eskom, we have to manage. Because if we don't have power, everything is going to go down. We know that already. All these blackouts. We know what's doing to our businesses. I'm a businessman. It's very irritating. And I'm losing money. And they're going, there was bad management, there was a lot of corruption. And they say, what happened? We know that. We're not stupid. We know what the problem is. Now let's go and sort it out. And if it's the white person that must be a CEO of Eskom, then it's a white person that's a CEO. If he needs to be pink, then he can be pink also, but as long as he can do the job. And I think the guy's the right guy for the job. I think Pravin Gordhan's done the right thing. I think that if Roman Bose did something right, is how he's going to approach the Eskom problem. And another thing he's done is, and as the DA was pushing hard for, is that the municipalities can then decide on power supplies. Not too sure how that actually works, but doesn't really matter. All I know is that is a win for the country. And that is what the DA has been pushing for, because the DA has got very good ideas. and it works what they do. It does. Cape Town is working well. If you can give them the police system of Cape Town and they can have their own police, I'm telling you now, things will change drastically in Cape Town. But that is still a struggle. But at the same breath, I'm saying DA is not the answer for the country, because they've been going down and down and down in numbers. It's not helping us. Ons gaan ons gatte sien. If we're not going to start taking hands, DA, UDM, ACDP, COPE, FF Plus, and all other parts, if we're not going to start taking hands and say, you know what, let's forget about our differences. We have got one thing that's very important, is that we want South Africa better for everybody. And that's when we talk about crime, the economical situation, schooling, education, poverty, housing, unemployment. Come on, guys. Together we'll be stronger. Together we can get this country on the right track. We cannot be divided anymore. We need one party as opposition to the ANC. EFF, I don't talk about because they're radicals. I couldn't care what they do, because they just do whatever they want to do either way. So they will, at the end of the day, go down, because their own disaster is going to happen. So I'm not too worried about them. But the rest of the country, please guys, we need to take a stand and work together. Black, white, Indian, colored. We can do it. Let's put our differences aside. We take hands and we move forward, man. Really. Please. SNP, Spectrum National Party. We're not a small party. We're a new party. So if somebody says, don't vote for small parties. Really? That's fine with me. Rather vote for a new party that's motivated to get this country back on track. That's not just sitting in Parliament, having a salary and saying, I'm now here, I'm voted in, so I'm sitting here earning 100,000 Rand a month. Spectrum National Party is not going to be like that. I'm not saying all parties are like that. Get me right. I've got respect for people. But what I'm saying is that together we're going to be stronger. And I ask you, South Africa, come on, let's take hands, let's move forward. If you've got any questions about Spectrum National Party, we're on Facebook. Just look out for Spectrum National Party. You can ask the questions you want. Go like our page. If you want to speak to me directly, inbox me. You'll have the opportunity. And let's see what we can go do for South Africa. Come on, South Africa. Together, we'll be better and stronger, and we can make a change. It's time. It is our time now. Come on. Let's do it. Blessings for you all. I hope that the future for you and for me will be much better than it's been the last 25 years. It can be if we work together. Be blessed.